this is iTripleJ here. We are back with another video. As you can tell by the box here, we will be talking about AirPods. Today I have my AirPods right here, and as you can tell by the title, I am going to show you the way how I clean the AirPods, because I know now a lot of people, apparently it's just gone very viral now. So now everybody has these. So I wanted to show you guys the way how I clean the AirPods, because I felt this would be a type of video you guys could benefit off. There's many ways how people clean AirPods. Some people use different type of tools like SIM card removal. I've seen someone do that. They clean it that way. I think that's kind of dangerous in my opinion, because you can poke the grills, like the earphones on the grill. I wouldn't recommend doing that, but you'd have to be super careful. Or you can either do like the method I've always learned, but I decided to learn myself, and then also a YouTuber I realized also does it. But I'm just gonna get straight to the point. All right, so here's the plain white AirPods. They've been used for almost a year now. So the first two things, you only need two items for this. There's one you can use, which is the magic eraser. You can get these for like $2 at Walmart, or $1.95 or something like that. They're very cheap. They get a pack of 4. That's what mine came in. Probably the lightest box you'll ever hold in your hand. But you use this, and you can go like one of these. Let me take the AirPods out. Alright, and then you can go lightly, but be very careful, because as you do it, there are a few particles that come out. You don't want them to go, obviously, in the holes here, because you don't want it to be blocked, because that's the charger pot for the AirPods when it magnetically connects. So you just want to do a few strokes like this, and then you can tell it gets a little bit cleaner as you go. And if you wanted to, you can go like a little bit inside like this. Wait, let me get a close up. So as you take it, you just go like one of these. See, and then yeah. So that's one way you can do it. It's just going like this, but don't go too fast, because if you do it a few times, you'll get like little pieces coming out. That's just me. I don't know if it's everybody, but if you just keep going, you can go as long as you want. There's no like certain like numbers you have to go to, but if you just do it as many times as you feel like, you can get it a little bit cleaner, get the dirt out. And then another method that I do is I use these, which are it's just blue tack. That's what the old school name was. This is like $1.90, so I have many of them. I have so many of these. I have probably too much for a human. You don't need this much, obviously, but I have that much just for backup, so I don't have to keep buying them. You only need one piece pretty much for a year, but I just wanted to get more because it was cheap. So I went out and bought some. I already have one opened. So you just go and you take this. You don't need too much, you just need a little bit. So you can just take a little bit off. Get the one that is pre-cut. You'll see it says pre-cut on the box right here. I would not recommend getting this one. I mean, you can, but this is not pre-cut. You have to cut it yourself. Or you can just peel it off. But this one is better because it's much easier to remove each little piece, so you don't have to take too much. So then you just go with your fingers and you go like this until it's a little bit softer, because you don't want it too strong. And then the pieces that you don't really necessarily can grab, you can go and grab the dirt right off. So you go like this, and then until you feel you've mastered the each spot. This is also another way you can get dirt out of a speaker on an iPhone, or like, for example, in the lightning port. I don't recommend doing it by yourself. You don't trust yourself, because you could, like I've done, you can almost get the piece stuck in the lightning port. You can't remove some pieces out. So if you don't feel comfortable doing that, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you do trust yourself, you can get, that's another way you can get dirt out of a iPhone speaker if you have a lot of dirt in there. But yeah, if you keep going, you'll get most of the dirt out. But yeah, so anyways, you can also do it like this. Let me just, 1 second, I gotta do it righty. Alright, and then you can go like this. And you a little rough. You don't want to go too hard. And then you can just, as you can tell, it shapes it. And you go back again, hold it for like 2 seconds, and then remove it. And then as you can tell, most of that comes right out. But yeah, you keep doing it until you've removed all the particles inside, and then you'll see results come on the blue tack. But yeah, so that's basically it for the video. I just wanted to show you guys the way how I clean my AirPods. So I would not recommend using stuff like this with like a spray, like this stuff. This is cheapo stuff. You can get this at Walmart for like $2. I would not recommend using this stuff and then using like this on this, because as you can tell, not really, you can't tell anymore, but there was like, I had blue dye, like not blue dye, but I had like the blue from this, the blue dye would like touch this and then it would just get blue over here, so that wasn't good. But yeah, so that's the way how I decided to clean the AirPods. You guys may have another choice on how to clean them, but that's the way how I did it, and I wanted to show you guys how I did it, especially for the new people who just got AirPods for Christmas, or if they just received them or just had money to spend and bought them just recently. I wanted to share you guys how I clean them, because these are pretty expensive and I'm sure you guys want to take care of them. So I wanted to share it with you guys. Yeah, so if you guys like this video, give it a like, and yeah, I'll put the link below again for this case if you guys do want to pick it up. It will be the first link below, and yeah, so that's the end of the video, guys. See you guys in the next video. Peace.